Hey guys, how's it going today? Sunday here on Vlogging Life. 17 degrees out right now. My back is just fried. Holy from yesterday, guys. Let me tell you a little something about that. Just destroyed myself. I feel great. Yesterday, guys, we did 25,000 steps. We also did 6,300 calories worth of work. There's one guy at work that, he literally eats whatever the hell he wants. He doesn't care. He'll eat deep fried burgers. He'll eat whatever. Doesn't care. And the guy is skinny. Like super thin. And I was like, always wondering, how the hell does this guy maintain this figure when I watch him snarf down 2 burgers that puts in for lunch? And for breakfast, he's having like 2 egg McMuffins, but the kind they make in our cafeteria. So they're not McMuffins, they're just egg muffins. I'm like, how the hell does this guy do this? But what I didn't know about him is after work he runs a lawn care business. So he's mowing lawns and weed whack and always mobile and always doing stuff. The guy starts at 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at work, leaves at 3 p.m., goes home, gets his truck and trailer, and then goes out and does yard work until 9 o'clock at night. And then he goes home, has a quick bite to eat, goes to bed because he's got to rinse and repeat the next day. He's just busy. Now, I did 5 hours and 15 minutes of lawn work yesterday, and that blew through 3,000 calories with all the lifting, shoving, and friggin' walking and all that. So I get now why people with manual labor jobs can literally shovel pizzas and stuff in their face and not get fat, and why people like me who work a desk job and don't do a lot of physical stuff basically got to watch their caloric intake because the output's not high, so the input shouldn't be either. Yup, manual labor jobs, man. Doing manual labor, that's the key to staying thin, I guess. We don't do a lot of that anymore, right? That's why obesity is a big thing. If you think about the jobs our parents had, like Dad, for instance, when he was like in his 20s, he worked construction, and then he started doing contracting, I guess we call it, where he would like work on houses and do housework like shingles and build concrete steps, all sorts of junk like that. That's what he did. That was all of his life. And then he got the job working, doing machining at the shop. And then he basically held on to that. And even that there is kind of physical because you got to lift all the material and load it into the friggin' machine and CNC it and all that fun stuff. So it's like, I get it now. And you look at the jobs we have nowadays, like call centers, sitting at a desk and telling people what their phone bills are and you know, sitting at a desk and troubleshooting computer problems. And it's not really a physical, it's more of a mental tasking job. A lot of the older jobs that people did, they're still out there, but more people are aiming towards this life of desk job where you don't really get that physical, therefore you're not really putting out the caloric output, but you're still eating like you would if you were doing a physical job, which explains the whole why obesity is becoming such a threat to society. Makes a lot of sense. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today. And because today's going to be an outside day, and I got this like wicked farmer's tan going on, I figured what I'm going to do is wear a short sleeve shirt or no sleeve shirt, let the sun cook my arms evenly so that I don't look ridiculous. We're going to be working outside today. My battle plan, once I have my next cup of coffee and get it in my face, is we're going to get the lawnmower, or lawn tractor I should say, lawn tractor and the snowblower out of the garage, and we're going to put them up on the cement slab like I said I wanted to do. Tarp them, because I have a feeling this year, because I'm, you know, physically fit enough to walk behind my push mower, that I'm going to push mow the lawn just to get the extra steps in and burn the extra calories, because it's good to stay active. Same reason why in the winter I was basically shoveling the driveway more than I was snowblowing, except for the days that I ended up snowblowing because we got so much snow that night that shoveling would have just taken too long and I had to work. That's one thing I want to do. The next thing I want to do is break out the weed whacker, and I want to trim around certain areas where some overgrowth came in. And I downloaded an app on my phone, which is like, you can take a picture of a plant and it'll tell you what that plant is. Yesterday, before I cooked my steaks, Josh showed up because she wanted to see the backyard progress. And she mentioned this app. I can't remember the name of it. Let me just close my door here and I'll fire up my phone. It's an app that lets you take a picture of a plant. She said she used it back in the day and it's great. It's called Picture This. So apparently you take a picture of the plant. I'm just waiting for it to load. I don't know why it's There we go. No connection. We're on the Wi-Fi. Okay, well obviously this app's a piece of crap. There we go. It's trying to get me to pay. Oh, you gotta actually pay for this app? Well, no wonder why hers wasn't working. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Let's try this again. I have a feeling that this is one of those. There we go. So it's called Picture This, and you literally take a picture of the plant, and then it's supposed to tell you exactly what it is. So we're gonna give this a go and see what the heck that stuff is growing alongside the cement slab, because I've had in the past people mention different plant names. I can't remember who mentioned what, but we'll see who got it right after we identify it, and I'll post it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna weed whack that all down, and then I might, I don't know, we'll see what we get up to. I just want to get really caffeinated so I'm really awake, and then get out there and let's hammer. I forgot I got all that wood to chop too. Should probably put a charge on that battery as well. Do I have plug-in AC to USB thing available around here somewhere? It'd be cool to be able to charge the battery on the tripod while it's in the garage. I do have enough USB cables to pull it off, but the real question is do I have a power brick somewhere? Sure I do. Okay, let me find that first, and then we're gonna head outside and go play. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head outside. We're going to get the chainsaw armed and ready, top it up with the bar oil, and we're gonna get chopping some wood. Then we'll get stacking said wood, and then it'll be good for when Rex comes and picks it up on Wednesday. I love pronouncing it like that because that's how it's like written. Wednesday. It's funny. Just let it go. Some sunlight. Oh man, it's all cloudy. It's kind of open for a sunny day. Man, all my dandelions are back. Get this garage door open. I'm gonna use this shovel to keep the door open, because otherwise she flops around like a flounder. So here's my battle plan for today. Snowblower is going up on the patio. We're going to tarp it. Lawn tractor is going up on the patio. We're going to tarp it. Wheelbarrow, that's coming outside. We're going to fill it with logs, pile them. We're going to use Mr. Chainsaw. We're going to chop up the wood. So, also, I'm going to try out that app right now and just see how well this works. Let's see what we're working with here. So we're getting this here started. I'm going to turn up my brightness a bit. I hear a bee. Take a picture. Allow. Snap the shot. And survey says, while it analyzes the foliage, we'll go back in the garage. So it's saying it's goatweed, Java water drop, or cow parsnip. It's not sure what it is, but it's up there. Sure. Let's say it's goatweed. Oh my goodness. This is like that live, laugh, love bullshit. We know that works. My other question is where did my little jerry can go? Because that had mixed gasoline in it. Gas oil mixture for my weed whacker. And I have no idea where the heck that went. Oh, there it is. It's down there. Because I need that there to fill my weed whacker. I also need to grab some line from up there and rewind it. Okay, I'm going to put this down and get to work. Going to need the bay door open. And yeah, let's pitter patter. All the wood is chopped. You can tell where I didn't mow. But before I do pass a mower over this, I'm gonna do myself a solid and rake it and just make sure there's no large pieces of wood like that in it, because holy crap, the mower doesn't appreciate that. The little bit of bramble, this stuff here, she'll mulch it, but the big dirty stuff, oh man, she'll hang up on it. All right, let's grab this saw. Let's get back in the garage with it, coil up this cable, seal her up for another season, unless we come across more wood to chop. Cleaned up out here, picked up all the big stuff, dumped it back yonder. Now I want to re-spool my weed whacker so that we can get out there and take care of all the foliage alongside the cement slab. So I do have some spool up here, so we're gonna take some of this, put it on the reel, should be good. All spooled and fueled, let's go whip some weeds. That moment when you're weed whacking and you're getting splashed with all sorts of stuff, then you realize you're wearing your good jeans. Son of a bitch. Anyway, he's out of here. We got all this all cleaned up as you saw in the GoPro footage, so that's all nice and tidy. I'm gonna stack these chairs, fire them down there with the table. Man, look at all the shingle shit, eh? It's all from these rotten shingles, which will get replaced. I just need to get around to calling a guy about a quote, and then go from there. But I'm gonna move all these down and then go ahead and, man, this yard is big. Yeah, this is what my brother needs for his kids, so they have a place to play. Mind you, it'd be better if it didn't have all these weeds in it, but bees need them, hey, the bees. Gotta feed the bees, otherwise they'll die off and then we'll join them. But we'll get stacking these things. These chairs are super old. Or did these ones come with the house? No, these ones did not come with the house. Dad gave me those. Alright, I'm gonna move this table. Oh man, gross. Should get my push broom out here. Didn't quite make it. A little bit more torque. A little bit more forward spin. That one landed closer. Last one. That one sucked too. Alright, well, whatever. I should get my push broom out here and clear this off. That's what I'll do next. Sounds like a plan. Alright, you ran into our first snag. Had to use both tarps on the blower because the advertised size was invalid. So I got nothing for the lawn tractor. Which means we're going to have to go to Canadian Tire in the future. Not today because holy crap, I really don't feel like it. And get a big ass tarp. Before we do that, I need to figure out how the heck I'm going to get this up there. because that's going to be a lot heavier to muscle than that little blower was. And I got nothing to make ramps out of, I don't think. But before I even consider putting that outside, I want to make sure I can get a tarp because I want to cover it up and keep the weather out of it. But the blower should be covered up pretty good. I don't think it's going to take on any snow or rain. This lawnmower just sat outside forever, but the problem is this one here, the deck gearing is all exposed, right? It's just all exposed because I lost the cowling. I would just sell this thing, but nobody's buying them. Like my neighbor down the road's had a Honda for sale for, it's almost been a month, and nobody's come by to friggin' even take it. And he's not even asking that much. He's asking like $6 for it. And it's a good friggin' blower or mower with the bagger on back and everything. So the fact that that's not moving makes me think that just trying to sell this thing is going to be impossible. This might just go to scrap or something. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares, right? Well, I guess I'm going to pack it in. So sometime this week we'll go to Canadian Tire. We'll scoop up some big tarp, like a massive tarp. I'll get that mower out on the patio. Should have put the mower up last and the snowblower up first. Probably end up using the snowblower before I use that lawnmower. That thing will probably just sit out there all winter. Well, the Scampers are mad because Oreo got to go outside and she didn't. Well, I guess the key thing is I got most of what I wanted done. Blowers out of the garage, tarped. Lawnmower's next. Got all that wood chopped. Now I need a friggin' shower. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I'm gonna grab my wallet, grab my phone. We're gonna head over to Canadian Tire right now and grab a bigger tarp. We're not going to do the lawnmower today. Probably do that another day. The reason why I want to go grab the tarp now is because they're still on sale. So I figured, why not? Let's go scoop it up and get that part out of the way. I figure, oh, seriously? The dog took a shit in the living room. Take a rip over to Canadian Tire. Pick up the tarp now while it's on sale still. And then I'm going to come home and barbecue some steaks. Oh, man. All right, let's pitter patter. Have at her. All right, we're down here at Canadian Tire. Let's go get some tarps. All right, we're back home. And I figured if 6x6 is barely enough to cover a snowblower, 15x20 should be more than enough to cover a freaking lawnmower. Yeah, that should do it. So, I was thinking in the truck too, how I'm going to get this thing up there. Because lifting it and pushing it and shoving it and screaming at it and swearing all day, that will not suffice. So, my big idea is, I got ramps in the back that are meant to go on the bed of the truck to put things on. If I take those ramps, even though it's not that much of a lift, and I put them right here and right here, like the width of the tires, I should be able to push that mower straight up and onto the side, roll it over the tarp, mummify it, and call it a day. I bought some other stuff too, like soap and stuff. So I'm going to grab my stuff. Let's go in the house. Alright, let's go outside and make some steaks, shall we? It's been a hot minute since I've drank one of these things. Monster energy drink. Zero Ultra, and I was like, what the heck is this? So it's got zero sugar, zero sucre. So, if you look at it, it's got 10 calories, 0 fat, 370 milligrams of sodium, 5 carbohydrates, whatever, 2 grams of erythritol, so that's the sweetener, whole bunch of niacin, B6, B12, and pantotheniated. Okay. It's got caffeine, it's got taurine, it's got Parex ginseng, some other stuff, some guarana, and I don't know. But I'd give it a go. It's been a long time. It's been since like the Ontario days that I drank these. Take it back, the call center days. I do have to admit that I love the fact that this says family size, and I plan on destroying both of these. Net weight, 1 kilo. That's 2.2 pounds. But after cooked, not so much. We'll weigh it afterwards and I'll show you. It's pretty sad. When they weigh these, I've mentioned this before, they weigh everything. The wrapping, the stickers, the little tampon separator between the meat and the styrofoam tray and the tray. When you cook it, obviously some fat comes off of it and goes into the bottom of your grill. So you end up with 1 kilo in the beginning, fully wrapped, but in the end you might end up with 800 grams, maybe 750. It's pretty interesting how it works out. Just sucks that they charge you for the weight of the packaging too. Alright, dinner's cooked. Let's go eat it. Nope, first let's weigh it. It's probably hard to read, but that says 897 grams. So what I did was I put the plate on. I got a bowl underneath. 897 grams. Alrighty, had my steak. It was good. It's currently like 8 o'clock or something. I know it's somewhere around 8 o'clock. Last time I looked at the clock, it said 8 something. It's 8:30. I'm going to be getting to bed soon. So, it's time to kick up a normal bedtime ritual. First I fill up the water jug with water. Go ahead and shut that off. Next I'm going to mix up a kidney concoction. Just like that. Oh, so good. Next I'm going to mix up some magnesium oxide. Taking this stuff right before bed is fantastic, but I like to add some no salt to it, just so I can get a little bit of potassium in there. Potassium, magnesium, add some water, stir it up, down the hatch. Yes, I will admit it looks like milk. It's not. Oh. Wow. And in about a half an hour, I'm going to get the super groggies and want to go to bed. Because that's exactly what that cocktail does to you. And it works fantastic. I love it. So good. Anyway, people, I'm going to shut the vlog down here. Today was a busy maintenance day. Just cleaning up after yesterday's chop suey. So on that note, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.